Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda and welcome to my channel Ignition Time. Once again, thank you so much for making our channel one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube in the field of politics and current affairs, personal finance, stimulus checks and unemployment benefits. Now this is a video that a lot of our subscribers have asked for. This was a video that took us a lot of effort to create because you'll see the editing that goes into this video so that you understand what lies ahead. But I'm going to give you the names of the senators who opposed further stimulus. Now, I'm not going to be able to give you a complete list because we found out as much information as we could. And I'll give you actual quotes from senators and that'll then help you, so you know who they are. And by the way, if you want to get in touch with any of these senators, we'll provide you with a link in the description section below that allows you to get in touch with these senators in your specific state. So it's very easy. You can actually just send an email message to these senators. You can reach out to them, send them a letter. You can call them. So you can do that. So number one, we'll give you, we'll give you a list of some of the Republican senators who've opposed further stimulus. That's number one, so that you know, as a citizen, you know where these senators stand. Number two, what is more important, and by the way, this is more important than what you're thinking of doing, reaching out to these senators and letting them know how unhappy you are. But honestly, what is more important than that is understanding that in the November election, there are 35 Senate seats up for re-election. And out of the 35 Senate seats, 23 senators up for re-election are Republican and 12 senators up for re-election are Democrats. The balance of power in the Senate is going to be determined by the outcome of these Senate elections, by the outcome of who we choose to be in the Senate come the November election. Keep in mind, the November election is not only an election where we choose our president, but we also choose 35 senators and a lot of House seats also up for re-election. So with that being said, let's jump right into some comments from Republican senators about the stimulus. Senator Patrick Toomey from Pennsylvania protested the $1,200 stimulus check, and he said, I quote, he's concerned that the vast majority of direct payments went to people who did not have lost income, and he wanted to limit the scope. Now, initially, the $1 trillion HEALS Act that was introduced by the Republicans, here's what Senator Ted Cruz from Texas said about it. He said, it's a mistake. And his comments were also echoed by Senator James Lankford from Oklahoma, who said, I think we should be focused on reopening the economy, not simply shoveling trillions of dollars out of Washington. I think this bill is the wrong approach. Then we have Senator Josh Hawley, who said it's a mess. I can't figure out what this bill's about when he was discussing the HEALS Act because there was not a lot of coordination between different Republican lawmakers about the HEALS Act. In fact, as you know today, the skinny bill also failed to advance in the Senate because one Republican senator, Senator Rand Paul, decided to vote against it. So essentially, the proposals from the Republican senators haven't really gained traction, and that's where things stand. And this is what Senator Josh Hawley said. He said, this is not going to be the bill. They're going to negotiate with Pelosi. We have no idea what the final bill will be, and we'll be the last to know. These were the comments from the senator to the HEALS Act. Remember, a lot of these senators have made comments about the state of the stimulus, and I'm going to quote the senators as is, and I'm going to give you the context within which the senators made those statements, and then you can decide what your position is based on this. Now, Senator Ben Sasse from Nebraska said that there are 100 problems with the plan. He was referring to the HEALS Act that the Republicans tried to pass initially. And this is what Senator Ben Sasse, again from Nebraska, said in a statement. The White House is trying to solve bad polling by agreeing to indefensibly bad debt. This proposal is not targeted to fix precise problems. It's about Democrats and Trumpers competing to outspend each other. Senator Ron Johnson, who's a Republican from Wisconsin, said, I don't want to see any new authorization of money. That's what Senator Ron Johnson said. You can't be any clearer than that. Also, Senator Mike Braun of Indiana had told reporters that he didn't think he could support the bill in its current form. Again, we're talking about the $1 trillion HEROES Act. And what Senator Braun said is, in my opinion, we need to get back to the Trump economy, not the federal government trying to replace it. Senator Patrick Toomey of Pennsylvania said he was studying the proposal, but he had problems with a number of provisions. He said, I'll wait and see what the final product looks like, but I'm pretty skeptical about the way it seems to be shaping up. Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana said, I think it would be fair to say at this juncture that we have unity in disagreement. It's a mess, said Senator Josh Hawley. Senator Rick Scott from Florida said, it's $1 trillion That's 5% of our GDP. So he was not for it. And Senator Rand Paul from Kentucky also felt strongly about this. He actually stormed out of a GOP lunch, and saying, he said, I'm in the wrong meeting. And he said, trillions of dollars in debt. This is what Republicans stand for. That's what Senator Rand Paul said. And Senator Rand Paul is from Kentucky. Now, Senator Lindsey Graham, he had some comments about the HEALS Act as well. Although I have to admit, Senator Lindsey Graham did propose 100% wage replacement. So Senator Lindsey Graham from South Carolina said, that makes no sense to me. I'd be fine, okay, with getting the FBI provision out. There was a lot of resistance to the FBI provision in the previous bill, the HEALS Act. Senator Richard Shelby from Alabama said that was an administration request. I think some of them will have trouble with that. And Senator Josh Hawley also weighed in on that. So now I'm actually going to jump into the 35 senators that are up for re-election in the November election. Now, keep in mind the Senate currently consists of 53 Republicans, 45 Democrats, and 2 independents who caucus with the Democrats. Now, Democrats, if they want to take control of the Senate, must win 3 or 4 seats to take control of the Senate. And they'll have to win 3 if the vice president is a Democrat, and 4 if the vice president is not a Democrat. Now, Republican senators that are representing certain states that are shifting demographically include Senator Susan Collins from Maine, Senator Cory Gardner from Colorado, Senator John Cornyn from Texas. And these Democrats consider these sort of the clearest targets in 2020 to try and flip those Senate seats. This is what Democrats are targeting right now. Also, Senator Thom Tillis from North Carolina, Republican from North Carolina, is also potentially at risk because Republicans actually scored wins in some key state elections back in 2018. And Democrats from Trump-won states, Senator Gary Peters from Michigan and Senator Doug Jones from Alabama, are also somewhat vulnerable, according to reporting from Axios. So here are the Republicans that are up for re-election. And here we go. Here's the list of 23 Republicans that are up for re-election. Senator Mitch McConnell from Kentucky, Senator Lindsey Graham from South Carolina. These are the Republican senators. Senator Thom Tillis of North Carolina. Senator Lamar Alexander, Tennessee. By the way, Senator Alexander announced that he's retiring in 2020. Senator Shelley Moore Capito from West Virginia. Senator Susan Collins from Maine. Notice that I say senator because I want to address all of these senators respectfully. Senator Susan Collins from Maine. Senator Bill Cassidy from Louisiana, Senator John Cornyn from Texas, Senator Tom Cotton from Arkansas, Senator Steve Daines from Montana, Senator Mike Enzi from Wyoming, Senator Johnny Ernst from Iowa, Senator Cory Gardner from Colorado, Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith from Mississippi, Senator James Inhofe from Oklahoma, Senator Martha McSally from Arizona, Senator David Perdue, Georgia, Senator James Risch, Idaho, Senator Pat Roberts from Kansas. Senator Roberts is also retiring in 2020. Senator Mike Rounds, South Dakota. Senator Ben Sasse, you've heard that name before in this video, from Nebraska, Republican from Nebraska. Senator Dan Sullivan from Alaska. And Senator Johnny Isakson from Georgia. By the way, Senator Isakson is also retiring. Now, let's talk about the Democrats. 12 Democratic seats up for re-election. These Democrats are Senator Cory Booker, Democrat from New Jersey, Senator Chris Coons, Delaware, Senator Dick Durbin, Illinois, Senator Doug Jones, Alabama, Senator Ed Markey, Massachusetts, Senator Jeff Merkley, Oregon, Senator Gary Peters, Michigan, Senator Jack Reed, Rhode Island, Senator Jean Shaheen, New Hampshire, Senator Tina Smith, Minnesota, Senator Tom Udall, New Mexico, and Senator Udall did announce he was retiring in 2020, Senator Mark Warner in Virginia. So let me know what you folks think of this video, everyone. I hope you learned something new. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment in the comment section below and let me know what you thought of some of the comments from senators who didn't want to support further stimulus. Do you agree with their position in that they wanted to keep a lid on the debt, or do you disagree with their position because you feel people need help? Let me know in the comment section below. Please share this video with friends and family because this is vital information. This is the kind of information that the mainstream media doesn't cover because it's not sensational enough, because it's, these are the things that we should know as citizens, both in terms of a voting standpoint and also obviously knowing what our lawmakers chose to do or chose not to do. And then you can come to your own decisions. But please share this video with a friend or family member. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. If you learned something new, please consider clicking like. Please subscribe, please enable notifications because it really helps out our channel. It helps out my team. It helps out the YouTube algorithm. If you don't know anything about me, check out my introductory video on our channel. I have the fortune, the honor, the privilege of living the American dream. I'll never get tired of saying that. And I am a beneficiary of American exceptionalism. I'm a beneficiary of American greatness. And I do hope that you consider following our channel, subscribing and enabling notifications. Now, sometimes YouTube does not send out notifications. So make sure you bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. Once again, that's youtube.com/ignition time. This way you can visit our channel and you can get updates at any time that you want. You won't miss a single video. Speaking of notifications, get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. This way you can get added to SMS list and you'll get alerts and you can opt out at any time. Speaking of alerts, if you go to ignitiontime.com/alerts, that's ignitiontime.com/alerts. You can get on our email list and you can also opt out of our emails at any time that you want. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel. Also follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. We release exclusive content on Instagram specifically for our Instagram followers. One more time, please consider clicking like. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.